Women of Reddit, what's the most obvious hint you gave to a guy that he didn't pick up on? I have a great story for this one. TLDR at the bottom. I'm the dude, missing the signals. I was doing community theater at one point, my early 20s. Most of the actors were older, but there was one woman my age in the cast. Now, usually try to avoid saying this sort of thing about people, but this woman, dear Jesus, dude, never, ever, 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 ever. Let's call her Kate. First thing that happened, Kate had mentioned previously that she had a boyfriend. Later, the cast and I were joking that I'd end up with a girlfriend by the end of the show. I joked back that the only women in the show were either too old for me, or taken. Kate chimes in, oh, well, we're actually on a break right now. Not interested in the first place, so I'll let it slide. Second thing, I'm talking with Kate and another actress. With absolutely no logical transition, Kate pipes up with, yeah, my psychic told me that my soulmate's initials are letter N. Letter, they were my initials. I cringed eternally but let it slide, again. Third thing, fast forward, the show's running. I'm backstage doing a costume change alone when Kate comes back and pokes her head through the curtains. She makes some small talk and then goes, so, remember when I told you that my psychic said my soulmate's initials were letter N? Letter? I just realized, those are your initials. That's quote unquote. I stared at her for a few seconds, feigning obliviousness, before replying, yeah, I also have a co-worker with the initials, letter N, letter, her name is, co-worker. Do you swing both ways? She looked at me like I was the dumbest motherfucker in the world before laughing and leaving the dressing room. The big finale, on the day of a performance, Kate arrives complaining that she forgot to wear underwear. Underwear. This woman is 20-something years old, so, they frantically search the costume closet and find a pair for her. So, here I am, sitting with another castmate having a completely separate conversation, when Kate walks over, stands directly to my left, hikes up her costume a short skirt, and starts adjusting her underwear in plain view 3 feet away from me. I just locked my gaze on my other castmate, not Kate, and didn't move my eyes for 2 straight minutes. I mouthed, "Are you serious?" to the other castmate. She just shook her head. Keep in mind, these are just the best highlights of a 2+ month rehearsal and performance period. There were probably 24 more weird interactions throughout that time. Still wonder about how that woman's doing. Funniest part is that I think she honestly didn't know I got her signals, but just wasn't interested. My friend, not me, she literally took his hand, stuck it down her shorts, and he thought she was just joking around and left shortly after. Before anyone says anything, yes, he had a crush on her and wanted to sleep with her. He was just painfully stupid. I did the, "Can you hold this for me for a minute?" I gave him my hand, and he said, "But there is nothing in your hand." That's a really nice belt. It would look better on my floor, while tugging at it and biting my lip. He looked at me totally confused before saying, "Floors don't wear belts." Had been talking with a guy for a few weeks, hung out with mutual friends, a handful of times. I lived in a different city, so I figured, hey, he takes time out of his trips to see me. There's something there, right? After a hockey game and a few drinks, he offers to walk me to my car. Now had gotten out of a pretty serious relationship about 6 months prior, and I was cautious about making too bold of a move. So I hug him, say thank you, and kiss him on the cheek. We were close. Elle was sending signals, flirting even. Drive safe and text me when you get home, okay? I drove home embarrassed and confused. He got shit from his friends for not making a move. He waited until our 4th date to kiss me, and we've been together since. Once had a girl come back to my dorm in college, and she was like, "It's super late and I don't want to walk all the way to my room. I'm gonna sleep in your bed." She lived across the hall, and I said, "Dope. I'm not that tired anyway, and I don't have anything to do tomorrow, so you can sleep, and I'll just sleep after you wake up." I then played Minesweeper for 4 hours and went to bed after she left.